Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
The pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Nicole Hardman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
Lining up for the point after.
That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force
to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
First carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Down at the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 31-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 43 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Elliott. taken down near the 20 at the 21. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two.
Brings up third and inches.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
He's taken down at the
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From the gun, Jackson. They're able to find Dorsett. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. That extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner, or you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
They'll try and run it. These two teams all tied after 1.
7.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Working from the gun, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Mahomes firing complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Mecole Hardman. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. Now Joey Sly and the Panthers field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson looking for Campbell downfield. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Panthers.
On the option, here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
The handoff
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is Elliott. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real. 2
sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Mahomes now on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Mahomes, flushed out right to the right side and complete to Thomas. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mahomes to throw once more. That's caught. It's Thomas. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. John Ross, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, too, having that lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. That late in the clock, second quarter. Why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Robbie Anderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Sly on for the extra point. Make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Vikings 24, Panthers 7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to... Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Jackson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Jalen Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? A first down carry by Elliott. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 45 on second down, Jackson. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. Campbell making the catch. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Zeke going to get it on the option. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Ball carrier.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
And it's third down.
Jackson from the shotgun. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They only got a couple, but a couple's all the convert on fourth. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, Jackson gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
His kick
and he knocks it through.
Makes the score Vikings 24, Panthers 14.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a two-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. To the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Working from the gun. Mahomes. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
But it's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Mahomes now on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 48-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
A chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Nicole Hardman with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Harris Campbell on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Jackson's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
3rd down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Mahomes going to throw it here. He'll buy some time right. This is the tight end fan. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken on for a Viking touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 37 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Vikings 38, Panthers 14. Set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Vikings, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.